see what we got here. Lamar has had a Paris 21-0 with 11 minutes to go left to go in the second. Charleston, they're playing Cedarville. Try to get a score. I'll be looking, but right now, Mr. Gavin Kent to approach the ball. Hardison is back deep, low bouncing kick, fielded by Harson at the 15. And Anthony McKesson again on the stop. Nice little pop. That's like 3 times now. McKesson's made a tackle on kickoff.
McKesson on the stop. 1st and 10 Tigers. Ball's on the 24-yard line.
Harrison is ahead of Clarksville 21-0. Got one receiver to each side. Callahan and Ivy's the other halfbacks. Ivy drops the ball. Bearcats recover the fumble.
Fumble on the play.
If that's the case, the Cats will have the ball. Looks like at their own 13-yard line. Got a guy kind of slow to get up. This little halfback toss there to Ivy. Ivy, he's been able to really do the most damage other than Cash on the first couple plays for the Tigers. Got 5:23 left to go here till halftime. 28-0. Bearcats lead. Ball's on the 14-yard line of the Tigers. Bearcats come out shotgun formation. Robertson is to the left of Slinker. It's going to be a handoff to Robertson right up the middle. Got another flag. Bearcats are just hurting themselves with these flags. Looks like you got Elijah Wells in there. He's over here on your right side. Give a little shout out. I know I said it again, but give a shout out to Zach and Brittany Wickton and their kids, Caden, Cole, and Cash Wickton. And they also want to give a shout out to Mr. Court the Fridge Mizell, number 77. If anybody wants a shout out, just shoot me or Isaac a message, text message on Messenger. We'll give you a shout out. Snap, it's a handoff to Robertson again right up the middle. Robertson cuts to the left side. Got a good block by McKesson. He's going to go in and score from 20 yards.
Robertson on the carry.
Score comes with 4:47 left to go here till halftime. Mr. Wells, he was playing your left guard. Kent to do the PAT. Smith to do the snapping and Slinker to hold. Snap, hold is good, kick is good. Your Booneville Bearcats 35, West Fork Tigers 0. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. We're back here in West Fork, Tiger Stadium. Got a score in the Mansfield-Greenland game. It was 12-7, Mansfield. ahead of Greenland. Greenland just scored. Hardison's back deep for the Tigers. He's standing about the 13-yard line. Mr. Kent to do the kicking. Nice long kick. That's going to go into the end zone. Nice kick by Mr. Kent.
Ball goes into the end zone. Be first and 10 Tigers.
So Tigers will take over
Ball's going to be on the
at their own 20-yard line with 4:47 left to go here till halftime. Here comes Hardison, number 14, and number 2, DeVore for the Tigers. Looks like you got Dominic Turkey Helms in as at nose tackle. Perelia is going to be your right tackle, and McKesson is going to be your left tackle. Ivy's going to be in motion. Hardison looking, pressured by Perelia. Nice catch by Cash. He's got the first down, tackled by Wooldridge over here.
Knocked out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That'll bring up a
You got Burchard in for the Cats and Ty Goff. You got Mason Goers at your end over there. Richie was your other end, but he's going out right now. And you got Mr. Smith coming in for the Cats. Brazier and Wooldridge are your fullbacks. Weaver, number 26, he's going to be your corner. Fennel, he's your safety. Goff, he's your other safety. One receiver splits each side. This time number 15 is in at fullback. That's Bradley. And Hardison looking, has some time. It's a high. Gabe Fennel, second interception of the year. That's going to put him at, I believe, 9 maybe for his career for interceptions. Somewhere there.
Gabe Fennell, the first and 10 Booneville. Ball's on the 38-yard line.
Give a shout out to Mr. Gary Simpson.
You got to be nice, Gary.
Yeah, he said Isaac talks too much. Looks like we have a little timeout here. Got another little shout out to do here. Give a shout out to Mr. Jeremy Pruitt. Also, give a shout out to his daughter, Mackenzie Pruitt. Hope you're enjoying the game. Thank you for watching. Hope you and Dad are having fun. We're back here in West Fork. We got 3:55 left to go here until halftime. Your score is 35-0. The Cats lead the Tigers. Looks like you got Ty Goff in at quarterback now. Casey Matson, number 11. He's going to be in motion. Got a flag. It's going to be on against the Cats. Landon Beckett, number 22. He's your other halfback.
Against the Bearcats.
And Mr. Wooldridge, he's going to be your fullback.
5-yard penalty. Repeat the down.
Caden Shelton, number 72, is in for the Cats. 51, Shackelford, he's in. Mr. Smith, 23, he's in for the Cats. Richard, he's split over there to the left side. You got Mr. Knuckles, he's going to be your right guard. It's a handoff to Wooldridge. He gets 3 yards, maybe 4 on the carry.
Woolridge on the carry. Center on the stop.
Try to get some of these other numbers for the guys. It's like 74, that's Mr. Wells. He's in for the Cats.
It's going to bring up second down. 11 to go for the Bearcats.
I can't. You got Matt's in motion. And he's still on his feet. There you go. Cuts back to the left side. He's got some room. Casey Matson got a first down, then some. Nice job by Casey Matson.
Matson on the carry. Ivy on the stop.
Yes. That is a way to tuck the ball over there. Hold on to it.
First and 10, Booneville.
Cut back, find some lanes, and get a first down.
On the 48-yard line.
That's Mr. Jacob Carey. He is in over there at left tackle. Goff comes up under center. Beckett is in motion. Hand off to Wooldred right up the middle. Wooldred, nice 4, maybe 5 yards on the carry. Stopped by Cash.
Woolridge on the carry. Cash and company on the stop. Going to bring up second down with 6 to go for the Bearcats.
Beckett in motion. Beckett gets the handoff over on the left side. Cuts back to the middle. He's tackled by number 2. That's DeVore. Hope I'm pronouncing that name right. If I'm not, I do apologize. Nice, good. Oh, what? 3 yards on the carry? Be 3rd and 3. Ball is on the 39, maybe 39.5-yard line. 1:30 left to go until halftime. Got Mr. Shigley split out on the left side. It's a handoff to Mason Goers right up the middle. He's got a first down.
Goers on the carry. Brought down by Sheehan and company.
Mr. Dayton Mizell wants me to tell the Wigtons that we can't hear you.
Ball's on the 36.
So Wigtons, Mr. Mizell said he can't hear you. It's a handoff to Matson right up the middle. Casey Matson still on his feet. Sheds a couple tackles, dragging a guy or two. Got a flag over by where Mr. Blazing Jones, number 2, DeVore is.
Matson on the carry. Bradley and company on the stop. There is a flag.
Bradley on the stop for the Tigers. That's number 15.
Unsportsmanlike against the Tigers.
Got unsportsmanlike against the Cats and Tigers. So it's offset. So we'll do the down again. So we'll just, it's pretty much just like the play never happened. Only saw the see really what all happened. You got Shigley split out to the left side this time. Goers is in at fullback. Matson is in motion. Hand off to Matson on the right side. Gets maybe 5 yards.
Matson on the carry.
You got 28 seconds left to go till halftime. We'll see what the coaches decide to do. 24 seconds.
5 to go for the Bearcats.
And I believe that'll probably be the final play of the half. Your halftime score is going to be Booneville Bearcats 35, the West Fork Tigers 0. We'll take a break.
After the game.
Wait a minute. Just kidding. We have a timeout. We got 2 seconds left. Got a timeout. Cats took a timeout. Don't go nowhere yet. Hopefully we don't have a Stanford Cal thing going on down here. Got our band trying to set up, but they're going to try to, they're getting up against the stands as close as they can. Again, if you've never been up here to West Fork, the stands are pretty much just right on the field. You've got the school just throwing distance right there. So if the Cats have the ball at the 30, he's 2nd and 5 with 2 seconds left to go till halftime. We'll see We're going to try a field goal. Mr. Gavin Kent. So that'd be 47-yard field goal? Somewhere in there? Is that right? Ball's on the, when he kicks it, be 47-yard field goal. And it's going to be short.
Field goal attempt is incomplete, and that's
And
the
also in high school, they can do that to punt as well. So technically, Westbrook would have had the ball at the 1-yard line. So now in college and stuff, you can't do that. Be a turnover right there where you are. But in high school, it is allowed. If you remember a couple years ago, Dardanelle done that. But anyways, it is now halftime. Your halftime score is 35-0. Bearcats lead.
Welcome to the field, your West Fork Tiger
And
cheerleaders.
here are the West Fork Tiger cheerleaders. And then your Booneville Bearcat marching band will play. And we'll take a break, let you enjoy your halftime show, and I'll try to get you some stats here in a little bit before we get going in the second half. Thank you.
You may take the field for halftime entertainment.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bearcat Airlines Flight 111. Please fasten your seatbelts and have an enjoyable flight.
Trombone soloist, James Smith.
experiencing turbulence. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Trombone soloist, drum major, Carter Woodall.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position and that your seatbelt is securely fastened. The crew of Bearcat Airlines would like to thank you for joining us on this trip. Have a nice evening.
The Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes, and under the field command of Drum Major Carter Woodall. Color guard sponsor is Karen Goff. The band's next performance is tomorrow at the Dale Bumpers Invitational Marching Contest in Charleston. The band's performance time is at 12 noon. The band will also be performing next Friday, October 11th at Booneville when the Bearcats take on the Greenland Pirates. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Bearcats.
2019 West Fork High School Tiger Marching Band presents All Roads Lead Back to Home.
everybody, Zach Nozick back here. Hope you enjoyed the halftime show. Good performances by both the bands. I really enjoyed it myself. Like they just said over the speaker. Got the Dale Bumpers band competition tomorrow in Charleston. So if you got nothing to do, just take the family, go out and watch the bands compete. Go support the Marching Cats. I believe Marching Cats will perform at 12. I'll give you some stats, but real quick, I got one shout out to give. Mr. Gary Simpson, he had a birthday on October 1st, and the class of '87 would like to wish him a happy 67th birthday. That makes you really, really old, Gary. But from the class of '87, happy late birthday, Gary. Now I'll give you some stats. Of course, your halftime score, 35-0. Uh-oh, hit the wrong button. Here we go. Hit the right button this time. The Bearcats have a total of 20 plays for 278 yards with 10:46 time of possession. Have 17 rushing attempts for 250 yards and is 2 of 3 passing for 28 yards. Do have a touchdown pass. That was about a 21, 22 yarder pass to Cam Brazier. He was on a little drag route. The Tigers, they have 23 plays for a total of 64 yards of offense with 13:14 time of possession. Have 20 rushing attempts for 50 yards and is 1 of 3 for passing with 14 yards. The Cats are 100% on third down, going 2 for 2. The Tigers are 40%, going 2 for 5. The Cats have 7 penalties for 51 yards. The Tigers have 3 penalties for 5 yards. And we have 1 defensive sack. That's your stats, overall stats. Your leading rusher for the Cats is Mr. Cam Brazier, your fullback, with 2 carries for 60 yards. Ironman Ray's got 3 carries for 53 yards, followed by Robertson and Slinker with 50 apiece. Then Casey Manson's got 22, along with Ethan Rolgridge. He has 8. Landon Beckett 4, and Mason Gores has 3 yards. Number 53 to do the kicking for the Tigers. Got my roster real quick. Nice kick. And it's going to be fielded by Bouchard. He drops it, picks it up, cuts it to the middle. Still on his feet. Bouchard's got some room. Let's see what he does here. He's at the 30. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Broussard on the return. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Nice job there by Mr. Bouchard after muffing the opening kickoff right there of the second half. And just picking it up, finding the lanes, and taking it to the house. That makes you score 41-0. That came with about 11, 20, 22 somewhere on the clock. The mercy rule is in effect, went in effect since we was up 35-0 at halftime, so the clock does not stop unless there's an injury or the whistle stopped the clock for anything. Slinker to hold, Kent to do the kicking. Nice kick by Kent. It's up and it's good. Just scores 42-0 Bearcats. Give you a little bit more stats here. Mr. Hardison well, this here has got him as number 13, but he's 14. But he's says here Mr. Hardison's got 5 carries for 28 yards. I'm pretty sure that's Mr. Ross Ivy. He's number 13. Brennan Cash, he's got 8 carries for 22 yards for the Tigers. Mr. Bradley has 1 carry for 12, and number 14, that's going to be Mr. Hardison. He's got 6 carries for negative 12 yards. Number 52, again, I don't have a 52 on the roster, and just little stats things I get here from Mr. Glenn, he don't either. He's got 4.5 tackles, 4 solo, and 1 assist for the Tigers. He's your leading tackler for the Tigers. Mr. Hardison, he's got 14 yards passing on 1 of 3 throwing. Back deep is Mr. Hardison. He's at the 11, 12-yard line. Good kick by Kent. Ball's going to be fielded about the 11-yard line. He cuts over here to the left side. Has a block or two, and it's tackled by Colton Ritchie. So the Tigers will take over at the 31-yard line.
Ritchie on the stop. Going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Ball's on the 31-yard line.
Again, just want to give a quick shout out to West Fork Schools and their administration for allowing us to live stream. They've even allowed us to use their Wi-Fi. They don't have to do that. So we do appreciate it, and thank you. If you know anybody from West Fork that knows the administration, or be sure and tell them thank you. Because without them allowing us to do this, we wouldn't be able to do it. And here's the handoff to Ivy right up over on the right side. A little fake there to the Cash and just hands off to Ivy.
Wells and company on the stop.
Elijah Wells in there on the stop, as well as Shackelford. Got Noah Weaver over here. It's your corner on the right side. Mr. Bouchard, who had that nice long run. I figure it's probably about 90 yards or so. Touchdown kick return. It's your other corner. Tagoff and Shigley are going to be your safeties. And Matson and Nichols is going to be your linebackers. And it's a keeper, quarterback keeper. You got a whistle. Shigley.
Hardison on the carry.
You got Mr. Caden Shelton in there, number 72, as well as Shackelford, 51, and number 74, Mr. Wells.
Bring up 3rd down.
They're going to be your tackles. Shackelford's going to be your nose tackle. Shelton, he's going to be on your left tackle. And Mr. Wells, he's going to be your right tackle. You got Mr. Smith and Mr. Goers in at your ends for the Bearcat defense. 7-10 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, 42-0. The Tigers have the ball on their own 34. It's 3rd and 7. Callahan in motion. Going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to pitch over to Ivy, and he is nice hit by Ty Goff.
Fumble on the play.
There's a fumble. We see Tiger player is slow to get up. We'll take a little break with the Tiger player down. His praise all right. We'll take a little break. We're glad to see the young man from West Fork walking off under his own power. I just hope he's okay. Pray he's okay. Probably wouldn't hurt to say a little prayer for him. Here comes Mr. Mason Goes in for the Cats, as well as number 59. That's Jacob Carey. And the Cats did recover the ball. That's the 4th fumble, Isaac, they have recovered. Again, Isaac can't say nothing. The headset's messed up.
No, I got it working.
Oh, he got it working. I lied to you. I'm sorry. He got it working. He's just got me fooled over here. I think they're waiting for the coach to get off the field, Isaac.
Yeah, he's been awful talkative to the official on this side, and I don't know why he won't get off the field.
It's going to bring in number 23, Estridge. Got 6:32 left to go in the third quarter. He's still out there on the field, Isaac. He's almost to the 30 number. Tygoff is going to come up under center. Goers is going to be your fullback. You got Shigley over there on the far side. Nope, I'm sorry. That's Shigley in motion. Shigley over here on the right side. Still on his feet. Harson tried to throw him down. I think he's trying to get a little payback from earlier. Shigley was still kind of on top of him after the whistle blew. So we lost. Mr. Wells checks out for the Cats.
Ball's on the 33-yard line.
Mr. Shigley for the Cats. He had carried the ball the last 8 times. Final 8 possessions of the game last week against Paris. Blazing Jones fled out to the left side. Beckett, he's your other halfback. Beckett's going to be in a motion. He's going to head off to Goers right up the middle. Mason Goers, he gets maybe 5 yards, 6 yards on the carry. He's tackled by Cash.
Goers on the carry, Cash and company on the stop. Going to bring up third down with 6 to go.
So it's 3rd and 6. Ball's on the 33-yard line of the Tigers. Here we go. Mr. Shigley, he had 8 carries for 31 yards last week. Tygoff had 4 for 22. Gabe Finnell had 2 for 14. And Mason Goers, he had 3 carries for 10 yards. This was all last week against Paris. You got Shigley in motion over here on the right side. He gets maybe a yard or 2. He's tackled by Bradley. It's number 15 for the Tigers.
Shigley on the carry, Bradley on the stop. Going to bring up 4th down for the Bearcats.
And the Cats are going to try, let's see. Yep, we're going to try a field goal. Gavin's got the leg for it. Well, earlier he didn't, but junior high he kicked a couple 40-yarders. I know. This one is going to be from, 43, Isaac?
It looks like it. First time I think he got his leg too much underneath the ball. He didn't transfer his energy very good.
Snap, holds good. There's the kick. Got some nope.
Short.
It'll be short. I believe there was a whistle.
I don't think you can do that, can you?
4th down is no good. Take over.
So the Tigers will take over at the 20-yard line. Right, no, it should be. So the Tigers will take over on the 20, their own 20. You got Bradley back there in the backfield at fullback. You got Cash at halfback, and Callahan's your other halfback. Callahan's in motion. It's going to be handoff to Bradley right up the middle.
Bradley on the carry, met by a
A
whole
whole group of the Cats in there. I couldn't see who was there first. We got Mr. Casey Matson coming in there. Matson coming in off the bottom. Got some other announcements to make. Again, the band's going to be at Charleston tomorrow around 12 is when they perform at the Dale Bumpers competition there in Charleston. And it's 18-7 Mansfield over Greenland. That game is being played up here in Greenland, just down the road here from West Fork. Got Cash in motion. Hand off to Bradley right up the middle. Again, it looks like Mr. Shelton's in there on the tackle. Elijah Wells. And looks like Ray Splancett is in there for the Cats. He was up there too.
Hit at the line of scrimmage by Smith and company. Going to bring up 3rd down, 4 to go.
Mr. Smith on the stop as well. I'd like to give a shout out to the tennis team. George, he got 2nd in the men's singles, and Layla and Allison got 2nd in the ladies' doubles. They all qualified for state, and that's going to be on the 14th of this month. So congratulations to them. Hopefully they can do a good job. Got Casey Matson just throws Hardison down for a loss.
Matson on the stop. Going to bring up 4th down for the Tigers.
Also give a quick shout out to the golf team, the Lady Cats. They came in 4th out of 11 teams, and your queen, Miss Shelby Posey, she was your homecoming queen last week. She was named All-State along with 10 other girls, and she shot 7th overall. So congratulations to our queen, Miss Shelby Posey. She is All-State, and the team came in 4th out of 11 teams. So congratulations to them and Coach Fennell. There's the punt. Nice punt by Hardison, and it's going to take a Tiger row and gets out at the, what is that, the 38-yard line? See where he spots it, though. 35, sorry. 35. We got this little thingamajigger right here in front of me. I can't really see. We're up here on top of the press box. I'm literally standing on top of it. Isaac's on a little platform. So the Bearcats are going to take over at their own 35. That's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Your score, Booneville 42, Westport 0. We'll take a little break and we'll be right back. Back here in Westport, you got Mr. Goers, your fullback. Ty Goff is your quarterback. You got Shigley in motion. It's a handoff to Goers right up the middle. Mason Goers dragging a couple guys with him. Number 65, that's Mr. Cook in for the Cats.
Shigley on the carry. Met by Dixon and company at the line. Going to bring up 2nd down with 7 to go for the Bearcats.
Also want to give a shout out to the rest of the tennis team and Coach Hullum. I hope I said your name right. If not, I'm sorry. Give them a shout out, the rest of the tennis team as well. Got Shigley in motion. Ty Goff kind of fumbles with the ball.
Like a busted play.
Give you some other things going on around the school. This past week was Custodial Appreciation Week. So if you know a custodian at any of our schools, make sure you give them a shout out. I know it's kind of a little late, but still give them a shout out. You got Blazing Jones in that halfback. He's going in motion. He received the ball. Jones has got a 1st down, then some. Blazing Jones gets down to about the 40-yard line of the Tigers. Looks like number 33 on the stop. That's going to be Cash. Nice run there by Jones. Also, next week's game against Greenland, it's going to be a pink out game. So remember, if you're going to the game next week, it's at home against Greenland. It's going to be a pink out. The football team is selling. Hang on, I'll give you after this play. Head off to Goers. Whole slew of Tigers on the stop. Gets maybe a yard. The football team is selling
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll
lumbery
pay attention,
bags
we need a
that will be
color
on
blue. It is a Kia Sorrento, looks great
that will be
in
on
color,
display
with a license
at this year's
plate
pink out
number
game, which is next Friday, October 11th. To purchase one of these in memory or honor of those affected by breast cancer, please go to Mr. Coach Walker's, Josh Walker's Facebook page, and he has a link where you can go to their PayPal thing, and the bags are $5, and all proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. Again, next week's going to be a pink out game. Shigley's going to be in motion over on the right side. Shigley, he gets maybe 4 yards, 5 yards on the carry. Shoved out of bounds by number 52 for the Tigers. Know a couple people that's survivor of cancer. Give them a shout out. Don't know if I really can say their name or anything, but was glad they was able to make it. Beat cancer. Again, next week's the pink out game. We have 8 minutes and 5 seconds left. And Isaac and Coach Beck's over here talking about the Charleston game. They're ahead of Cedarville 20-12 in the third quarter. Goers on the carry. Gets close to a first down. Cedarville and Charleston and Mansfield. Lamar's ahead of Paris 34-6 in the third. So Isaac, the next couple weeks is going to be pretty interesting. Prescott is ahead of Bismarck 49-0, and Osceola is ahead of Walnut Ridge 14-6. That's a little closer than what I thought. Rosin is ahead of McGee 14-0. That's a top 10 matchup there. Actually, I think about top 5 matchup. It's a toss to Shigley over here on the right side. Shigley! And he's just thrown out of bounds for 52. If he could have got around him, he'd had a first down. Harrisburger's ahead of Piggott 14-8. That's at halftime. It's 18-14 with 4:37 to go left in the Mansfield-Greenland game. Again, that was 18-13 with 4:37 left to go in the Mansfield-Greenland game. Charleston was ahead of Cedarville 20-12, and Lamar was ahead 34-8, I believe, 6 or 8 against Paris. Hardison is your quarterback. He's a hand off to Bradley right up the middle. Bradley bouncing off a couple of his own guys and dragging the pile with him just a little.
Bradley on the carry, brought down by a whole host.
Got a whole slew of guys in there.
We'll bring up second down, 5 to go for the Tigers.
Got Mr. Jarrett Carey, number 84, in for the Cats. Mr. Jonathan Scott, he's come back in. He came in earlier. I didn't give him a shout out. Sorry, Jonathan. Jonathan Scott, he's going to be at your end. And Jarrett Carey, he's your other end. Got a false start against the Cats. There's no flag. Good job by Mr. Shelton there, but they took forever, Isaac, to throw the flag. So that's going to be a first down for the Tigers. They're going to have the ball at their own 45. Callahan's your right halfback. Cash your other halfback. He's going to head off to Bradley just right up the middle. He gets maybe 2 yards there. Mr. Jarrett Carey in there on the stop, number 84 for the Cats. Mr. Cook, number 65 in there as well. And Mr. Knuckles, number 15. Beckett comes off for the Cats, and Mr. Gavin Kent, your kicker, he comes in at corner over there on the right side. 4:28 left to go here in the ball game. 42-0, the Bearcats lead. Got number 12 split over here to the right side for the Tigers. That's going to be Boyd, and number 2 over there, DeVore. Cash is going to be in motion, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper. Takes the pile with him, still going. Got a whole slew of Cats in there. You got Shigley and Carey and Blensit. Shelton was in there. Here comes number 88 for the Tigers. That's Melton. 3:46 left to go here in the ball game. Ball's on the 48-yard line of the Cats. 3rd and 4. You got Callahan in motion. It's going to be handoff to Bradley. He's got the first down.
Bradley on the carry.
Brentley.
That'll bring up another Westport Tiger.
Talk about Knuckles, number 15. Quarterback keeper, he rolls over here to his right. He's looking, pressured by Matson. He's going to be tackled. That's going to be a horse collar tackle. There is a fumble. That'll be a horse collar. Quarterback's down. Personal foul, horse collar. So that puts the 15-yard penalty. You got number 12 coming in, Boyd at quarterback. So the Tigers are going to have the ball at their 30-yard, the Cats' 29-yard line. 2:40. Let's see, left to go in the game. Backfield is still the same, other than Boyd's your quarterback, hand off to Bradley right up the middle. He gets maybe 2 yards. Knuckles on the stop. Matson was in there. Cook was in there as well.
Ball's on the 26.
Got 2:16 left to go here in the ball game. Boyd's going to stay in at quarterback. Hope Hartson's all right. At least he's walking around, so that's good. Melton, he's split over here to the left. And DeVore, he's split over here to the right. Boyd looking. He's got Cash. And they're going to call it interference. Shigley got his head turned, so I figure that's probably what it is. I guess Isaac, yeah, he did, didn't he? Waited just a little late, Isaac was saying, to turn his head. So Tigers are going to have the ball at the, 15, maybe 12-yard line. 14. Got 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the ball game. I'll try to get you some stats if Mr. Glenn's got them up and updated and uploaded. It's a pitch over here to Callahan on the left side. Callahan still on his feet. Tackled by Knuckles and Carey over there on the left side.
Caden Callahan on the carry. Shigley and company on the stop.
52 seconds left to go here in the ball game.
For the Tigers.
Got 42 seconds. The Tigers have all their timeouts left. Isaac, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to get in the end zone here.
It might be considered a moral victory.
You got Bradley and Callahan in your backfield. It's a little slant pass. Oh, hit. Ray Splents it right in the face mask.
Pass is incomplete.
Got 15 seconds left to go. That may be the last, unless they call 10, 9. That's going to be the last play of the game. Your final score, your Booneville Bearcats 42, your West Fork Tigers 0.
That's the ball game.
The Cats will be at home next week against Greenland. And the West Fork Tigers, oh man. I'll see who they play next week. I'm not quite sure. Real quick. West Fork will be at Lamar next week. Lamar was ahead of Paris 34-8. The Cats will be home against Greenland. They were losing 18-13, wasn't it, Isaac? The Mansfield Greenland score, 18-13. 18-14, sorry. 18-14, Mansfield was ahead of Greenland. And the Cats moved to 3-2 on the year. West Fork falls to 0-5. Charleston was ahead 20-12. Let's see if I can find it real quick, see if they've scored. Still 20-14. Just want to say thank you to everybody that's out here watching, that has watched. Appreciate the West Fork schools for allowing us to do this. Hope everybody was okay over here for them that got hurt. Just hope everybody has safe travel home. Again, got the competition tomorrow at Charleston with the band. They perform at 12. If you're able to get out, go watch and support them. They do an amazing job. Give a shout out to the Rhodes over there, Mr. and Miss Rhodes. Anybody else that helps with the band. Thank you again to our administration and everybody allowing us to do this. We appreciate it. And for Isaac Brown, I'm Zach Austin. Thank you for watching. And as always, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.